Happy Friday, everyone. How's it going? Hope you're doing well out there. We are live. We are live. RHMax.com. Sorry, no, not live.com. RHMax.tv. Got.tv. Redirects to the YouTube channel. Pretty good. I don't know if most people even know that's a URL. I'm not even sure if they're like, is that a real URL? Yeah, there's a .tv domain. You can get that. Oh, did you like the debate yesterday? I thought that was pretty good. I'm really enjoying. Man, how many debates has there been? I kind of want to look now. Let's see. I can show you. RHMax.tv. Go there. Let's put it on the screen. Yeah, RHMax.tv will just send you to the YouTube channel and ask you if you want to subscribe. Let's see. Let's go to playlists. Debates. Let's put them in order. I feel like I should put them in reverse order. Did it even put them in any order? I don't know what this order is. Should probably switch them around. But yesterday's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. I feel like a lot of learning. I think I've learned quite a bit. Again, the point of debates isn't to like win. I mean, of course you want to win. I feel like I'm like 6-0 or 7-0 right now. I don't know. I don't know if I won PLS yesterday. I feel like I put a pretty good case up. I mean, is there any winning? I don't know. If you know who won yesterday's debate. You know, Briz was the most charismatic. He brought the most punch. He broke through the most noise. I don't know. Did you come away being really enjoying ink after that? Hex actually Fast put up a really good case for Hex too. I enjoyed it. And of course PulseX is, I feel like it's one of the easiest, not the easiest, but it's the most everyone gets excited about too. So I feel like I had the hardest one to defend, which is PLS. But when you dig into it, again, there's a ton of really bullish stuff about PLS too. So I think I defended it pretty well, I'm gonna say. But all these debates, ton of information. I think a ton of edutainment came out of as well. So what will be the next debate? I don't know. I don't have another one lined up actually, as of now. We'll see. I think if nothing else during the conference, which by the way, shout out to people submitting to the conference. Submissions are now closed. They are closed. We got to close them. I literally went through this morning. I'm like, I can't keep like it's kind of like you're minting money from thin air. I can't keep minting new rows to add conference talks and panels and stuff. I can't keep just adding more because I know I'm gonna because I need to. So basically, I accepted a bunch of people. I would say over 30, at least 30 people. 20 I think 26 submissions as of now. Some of them were multiple people, so I'm going to say over 30 people in general. I think will show up at the conference as far as speakers and goes on different panels and all that. And probably about, I don't know how many different talks, probably that many talks, that many different slots and more, because multiple speakers can do multiple. There are multiple speakers doing multiple panels or even multiple talks. And I just can't keep minting new slots for people to be in. So yeah, that's why this morning I thought I was going to close it this weekend because I was planning to spend some time on it this weekend. I see Blockhead in chat too. He's one of the last ones to get on the schedule. He's got some. I'm excited for his talk as well. Just can't keep. If I keep just accepting more without actually doing the schedule. So accepted the speakers, sent the emails out, all that stuff. A ton of new people, by the way. I keep getting off the different directions here, but there's a lot of people from the last conference I haven't even seen submit yet. So who knows if they're going to get in or not. Again, no expectations at this point, but I can't keep crowding the schedule. I need to go through and do the times now because some of them are lightning talks. I basically have all the titles, all the speakers on the schedule. And now I need to go through and actually adjust the time slots to be like, okay, this is 15 minutes. This is 30 minutes. Some of the panels may be 45 minutes. Some of the panels may get coalesced down to 30 minutes. I don't think there could be very many panels that are 45 minutes at this point. The only two I think will be 45 minutes are the longevity panel. Aubrey Gray is going to be there. when I have plenty of time, because I know he may present or have multiple conversations on that. Always want to give plenty of time to longevity stuff. Also going to longevity conference, rad conference. So rad fest in a couple of weeks. This conference kicks off right before the PulseX conference as well. So if you're in Vegas, could be around, let me know. It should be fun. Might meet up with some Hexicans and stuff there. So I need to go through. So yeah, the debate panel, which will be, I think it'll be interesting. I'm still fleshing it out, but I think so far the plan is going to be everyone who signs up for the debate panel can submit a topic and a position they want to take on a debate. And then we'll have, let's say, I was going to do 4, but I don't think we can't have that many. I need more time on the schedule, right? There's only 6 hours per day. I only got 12 hours total for the conference over 2 days. So 6 hours per day. This is like the hardest part of running a conference, is like making sure as much as possible I get everyone who I can in and into the right talks and panels, and enough time to do this and that and all that stuff. So each one will be, so like 15 minutes, take a topic, take a position. Whoever else on the panel wants to take the opposite position or a different position. Debate, education ensues. Pretty good stuff. So that's basically in. Oh man, it's a lot of coordination. It's not hard. It's just like a lot of because a lot of curation, a lot of logistics on that piece. So should be pretty good. So do not submit anymore. It's kind of like during the sacrifice phase, Richard's like, do not sacrifice anymore. Or I don't know if he said that, but the idea was don't do it anymore because you may or may not get points or whatever. Do not submit anymore for the conference unless you are totally okay with rejection, or there's still some room on panels, I would say, but not a whole lot. While I'm here, I'll give you a preview. I don't want to show the full thing yet, but I'll give you a preview of a lot of talks. So we got yield farming talks on PulseChain. We got AI panel. HexG is going to do a plscharts.com. I think it's .com. plscharts.com. Yes, plscharts.com. Awesome website. plscharts.com overview. Go through that new website. I think it's pretty cool. I believe RG3, so I got to confirm with him, but I think he's going to do a Hex versus Bitcoin talk. Should be pretty fun. We got some bullish PulseX stats. We got Hex panel. How to do meme coins right. We got longevity panel. It looks like we also have so this time I did a little different. I tried to do a suggestion of the different topics, because a lot of people want to do talks, but maybe they're not sure what to do it about, or just kind of like helped me curate a little bit of the content to, this would be interesting, like who wants to do it type of deal. And some people submitted other talks and stuff too. But this is, so PulseChain versus Solana versus Ethereum. Pretty excited about that. I'm going to do a couple quick 5 to 10 minute ones on like crypto security in 10 minutes and privacy in 10 minutes, that type of deal, which I think will be pretty good, like very, very concise content. Got a health and wellness panel. Excited for that as well. And some talks around that. Like I said, debate panel, What the Hex panel. What the Hex is back. Panel's back with DJ, Papa, and Peter, and Toby, and all them. And what else do we got? It's really good. I mean, I'm kind of like trying to balance day 1 and day 2, but it's got a lot of great content. Richard Hart's master plan. Got to talk on that. That should be interesting. Why PulseX is superior version Uniswap. Why Ink token is awesome. Also had somebody sign up to do launching a live token on pump.tires, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. And glad somebody signed up for it. Marketing panel. You got Scivive panel. Scivive panel's back. Plenty of room on Scivive panel, by the way, so far. That's probably, of all the panels, Scivive panel and most of the other panels are pretty full. PulseChain panel's got a little bit of space. Longevity panel's pretty full. Yeah. Got LPX, the up token. LPX guy's going to talk a little bit about that. Future real world assets, community building, liquidity providing. Superman. maybe you guys don't know. I think Eclipse Superman's, he's does some YouTube content and stuff as well. He's going to do the PulseChain monster thread there, which is kind of like a news and ecosystem update. Should be pretty good. Bullish PulseChain stats. I got Top Gun Hexadian coming back as well. Of course, Top Gun is going to come back for the PulseX conference. He likes the PulseX quite a bit. And yeah, that's builders. Oh, we got a builders panel. A couple, at least one or two new panels this time. Yeah, a couple new panels. The health and wellness panel is a new one. And the builders panel, I thought was a pretty good one too. So builders can talk about build all the stuff. So who else does conferences in a non-up only time? The Hexico, the people of Hexico like to do the conferences. So very excited. It went very quickly. We're still 3 weeks away, 3.5 weeks away, and it's already filled up with submissions. So it went faster than last time I only had like 3 weeks. I did it 3 weeks before the conference. And we had, I want to say 40 or so speakers back then. So we'll have maybe around the similar number of speakers, maybe more sessions though. I'll say that. I think some of the sessions, we have a lot of lightning talks, which I think would be great too. I like lightning talks because it's kind of like a 15-minute compressed version, kind of like TLDR, what you need to know, really good clips and stuff from that too. So very excited about that. And PulseX Conference 2025 taking off in mid-July. And I think July was 6th, 5th, 6th, 7th through there. Is that the 60-day for the SEC stuff? Who knows? I got a lot of people who are kind of bullish. You see RH doing workout videos not videos. I have work. You know what? Workout videos. Speaking of workout videos, let me pull Richard's workout tweets up because everyone's super interested in that. I'm only kind of putting them here for because they're related to this. What's this guy do weights? What's this?
So you're in trouble when your extra large road weight belt don't fit no more. I guess I haven't been lifting on the cardio machine so much.
This is the founder of Hex.com.
So I'll give lifting this heavy crap a try. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, baby. Pussy hands are giving out.
Amazing. Always like that video. I could see it 100 times. I still get pumped every time. Not every time I see it, but I'm like, let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's go when I see that. Pretty amazing. Shout out to Well SJ. Also, again, a big part of the conference. Surprise. Well, I announced some speakers already, so I'll announce some more speakers this weekend, maybe next week. I sent out most of the acceptances so far, but yeah, this look at this, day 15, 2 weeks of workout, 240 times 8 deadlift, 175 times 8 bench. That's pretty good for a man. He's 45 or so. If you're in your 40s and you're still benching, close to 200 in that range for significant reps. You can see that 5 neg chin. What is a neg chin? Is that like chin ups? Negative chin ups? Pretty good to me. A lot of people can't do like one chin up, one pull up, one dip. I posted earlier. Actually, here we go, chat. We're gonna take a quick detour to workouts, but I'm curious to get chat. Tell me about your dips. Tell me about your dips. That's what I've been into for a bit as well. Kind of workout related. Kind of just want to tag Richard on this too for people doing the workout stuff. And who knows, will we motivate people to work out more and get ready, prepare for this Super Bowl run? I promise there's a point to this of why working out matters here. And remind me, I'll get to it. Oh, neg chin is reverse chin up. Nice, Briz. There we go. I like it. All right, everyone. Give me an answer. You know the usual. Give me an answer so I can move on. I don't want to taint the poll. I just did quite a few earlier myself. You could say I'm in this category. How many dips can you do? Give me an answer in the chat. It's okay if you can do 0. A lot of people can do 0. You'd be surprised. A lot of people do 0. Even if you look strong, it's like a dip is a dip's dip. Dip's dip. I imagine most people are in the 1 to 5 category. Will this motivate you to go do dips now? Should be fun. All right, give me an answer. Chat, give me an answer. Let's see. Chat is active. Active people in chat. Give me an answer so I can move on. We can see the results. 0, 1 to 5, up to 10, 10 to 20. Elevator music starts in 5 seconds unless I get an answer. Chad of the House Donner Swans. That is impressive. Slightly unrelated to dips, however, but I like it. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Anyone with a dip bench. Boom. UFO to go. Nice. I like it. 1 to 5. We'll click 1 to 5. We got some strong people answering this poll. I did not expect people to be able to do 10 to 20 plus. It's pretty good. If you ever meet anyone who says I can do 50 dips, be careful if you shake their hand because they're probably strong in many, many different ways. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, it's not easy. I'm telling you. A lot of people, if you never did them before too, your body's not, even if you're athletic and stuff, if you've never did them before, it still takes some time to build up to them. But I found it one of the most fun exercises that I like. And it just really, I don't know, just makes my body feel good. Makes me feel like, oh, I can lift myself, X number of times. Pretty good. And you keep like, make it a game, right? Any workout. Oh, I can do more. Oh, I can rest. I can do more. All that stuff. Pretty cool. SJ0 has been a goal of mine working on. It's pretty good. I'm telling you, I like it a lot. And it's very, again, I don't want no advice here, but like it feels a lot safer than squats. It feels safer than, leg lifts. It feels safer than, I don't know, benching. You kind of need a spotter on benching a lot of times too. Highly recommended unless you got some like crazy automated setup. So it's like one of those things you can just pick, I'm going to get some dips in. Going to go out there. Going to get some stuff. I like it. I buy dips. Pretend you're building your RPG. That's actually motivation. What would you like your I'm not a gamer, but I can imagine those like suits of armor and stuff. You're like, let me build my muscles until they look like they're going to shield me from battle. Pretty good. I enjoy it. Anyways, back to where's Richards? Yeah. So dude's working out. When did he start working out? Let's go back to that. Was that around? So it's been about 2 weeks. I see day 14. So coming up, SEC. Is it a coincidence that dude starts working out, posting his workouts before SEC 60 deadline to appeal dismissal? I've almost forgot what it's even about. SEC stuff is so far in the past, or I almost forgot what it was about. Was that a coincidence? Or does that mean the return of the king to the stream? I've heard some rumbling on the Twitters. That's what it could be. So imagine this guy, but jacked or just strong. He don't have to be jacked. He could just be strong. Think about if you were planning a return. You were like, I would come back full force. It's going to be great. You probably want to be strong. You probably want to feel strong. You probably want to feel good. Maybe that's what he's built up to. Well, I guess the other question on this would be, what else? Why would he be posting this? Except for a show of strength, right? Or an anticipation, like a building up to something. Could be nothing. But yeah, it's. I want to believe. I want to believe it's something too. It's just it's a bummer streaming center. Yeah, I think Kong is streaming too right now. Yeah, it's replay gang, everyone, whichever stream you want to watch. But it is Fridays is especially. I don't know with my schedule. It's like hard to. It's not that easy. I mean, anyone when you're looking at this, it's not easy to space them out or do it at a different time. I literally only have certain times per day where I'm like, I can do it during this time. Other times, much harder to do. And it's like, when I get streaming, I got to. So yeah, there's Brandon, Joyful Danish, which they'll be doing the wellness panel as well. And I forget the other ones. I don't think I know the other lady on the stream. I think she's a therapist as well. They're streaming right now. And actually, let's check them out real quick. Let me go to, what is his name on? I don't know if I can find it. Let's see. Is this channel, is it called Free Brandon? Free Brandon. Response. Forget the name of the thing. Response. Oh gosh. All right. Am I going to find this? Am I not going to? Maybe I shouldn't search. Maybe let me go find the channel real quick before I search. So I'm not getting a bunch of other stuff. One moment. I can't even links in the chat. I can't even click on StreamYard. So it's, you know what? I could just go to the video. I could go to my stream and then click on the chat and then go there. All right, let's do that. Thank you, SJ. There we go. So 2 streamers at least. And if we go to, no, PulseTube is PulseTube up? Is PulseTube up? I'm not sure, because it would show everyone actually. Cryptovideo.io. Because before you could see like people live streaming. I'm not sure if the site's still up there. Come on, cryptovideos.io. Okay. Is SJ live? Oh, you must be you're probably restreaming Brandon's. So live now. Who else live now? Who's this? Who's rolling the cryptos? I see it. I see a hex symbol. I click on it, nothing happens. Click on mine, nothing happens. Oh, okay, that popped up. Let me click on this one. Here we go. They live now? Or is that just the let's look at the hex streamers and stuff. Why is it? Yeah, I don't think I know this person rolling the cryptos. All right, quick detour. We're gonna come back. He's got a hex thing there. Must be doing hex stuff. Some hex stuff, or likes hex. Has affinity for the PulseChain as well. Looks like. As far as that goes, where's Kong at? There we go. Kong was live. Oh, 46 minutes ago. Okay, so he was. Yeah, Kong was live today as well. Talking about, yeah, looking to PTGC updates, new DAO with per banana. Cool. Yeah, anyways, if you want to look at our streamers, cryptovideos.io and PulseTube used to have I don't know if PulseTube's still up, but or if they just converted this for now or for their demos or otherwise. Was it the PulseTube.com? Used to show a schedule of everyone who's streaming and all that, so I'm not sure yet. It doesn't seem to be working right now. So let me know if it still works. You all try it too. But look at all the crypto streamers. A lot of them doing hex-related content as well. Magic Carpet rides over here too. A lot of cool stuff. So, what else we got? So, working out, maybe a comeback. When will we light the green candles, right? I like this image. The AI generated a few images of me holding the Abra and RH with a green candle there. Don't pay attention to that. Is that a lighter? Is that a lighter and a green candle in the hand at the same time? At least AI used to get they used to get hands really weird. It's like hard to count fingers or something. But maybe they figured that out now. A lot of bullish stuff though. I want to pull this up real quick too, because somebody retweeted this the other day. Because if you haven't been in Hex for 5 years now, you may not have kind of understood the essence or what it used to feel like, and I only started interacting with the community the last 3 or 4 years. But I've been following Richard before Hex, and when it was Bitcoin Hex, and when there was CFD token, and when he was Bitcoin Maxi, and it's 2017. But some of these, especially back in 2020, 2019, this was almost a month before Hex even launched. November 5th, 2019. Hex course launched December 2nd, 2019. Pumpminerals.com. Does that still redirect to Hex? No. Yeah, it does. There we go. By the way, when Hex.com update? PulseChain.com got an update. Is this just for like more strategic? I mean, it's great, but especially with the lower APRs now, I don't know. I mean, it's still great. Maybe it doesn't need to change. Like, if this never changed, would that be okay? I mean, some of the stakes still do get a very high percent, especially if they were, made a while back. So, Hex finding average is 38%. Like, I don't know what the average, like, I guess, I don't know. Is that 5555s? Is that whatever it is? Again, it doesn't mean this isn't true. Just maybe means it's only true in certain contexts. For new people, though, if I click on the site and I see 38%, and then I'm like, oh, cool, I'm good at Hex, and then I'm going to make a stake, and it's like, I'm not getting 38%. I don't know. If the Hex price is going up, going crazy, do you care? All that stuff, does it, like, I imagine a lot of it, all the problems, all the things you run into, all the pieces that are just like, oh, this needs to be fixed. This is like a critical thing. First of all, I think it's very hard to look at it as a new user and an outsider, and they may not care about things that we can see and be, oh, that matters. May not matter though. Second of all, red candle syndrome. If price is going nuts, nobody cares. Like, nobody cares about a lot of stuff, especially stuff that's they're like 30. Oh, I'm only getting. Maybe they make a stake and they get 10 or 20% or whatever. Like, okay, well, fine. Well, I think price will go up hopefully. So that too. Anyways, I don't know. I feel like there's a way to. I'm trying not to do mental gymnastics around this to be like there's a reason, but also part of me is like there's probably a reason this is here. It's probably just the best marketing way, and maybe more accurate in certain cases. So it is not what a lot of people get when they're staking or mining. We still call it mining. I want to see the 60 Minutes interview with Richard. Post glory, tell all, sit down story. You know what? Not even 60 minutes. I want to see the Joe Rogan 4-hour podcast where he gets to go through each and every piece. The Hexicans prep Joe Rogan. They give him the list of top 100 things we want to know what Richard's been doing the last 2 or 3 years. Nothing. No work for you. And yeah, just to be a fly on the wall and to see the thinking and the different ways of figuring out the best thing to do in these situations. And the plan that may be coming to fruition that I've talked about so much. If you want to know all the cool bullish stuff that could be happening in this ecosystem, the new products, the 60 days until boom, even outside of debates. If you want to hear my opinion on Interpol, if you want to think about the next things that could be released by the PulseChain devs and all that stuff, I have made a ton of content. The last month, I've made a ton of deep dive content on this stuff. How about how vertical integration, the super app, all that stuff. I was thinking about the super app the other day too. It's not even that I think it's kind of like I don't know if it's going to happen, but if he's building a wallet, why wouldn't it be more than a wallet? Why wouldn't it be this vertical integration piece, which would be essentially like a super app? You got the exchange piece, decentralized exchange piece, you got the tokens, you got the products, you got the DEX, you got all this integration stuff. Why wouldn't it be some sort of super app? I think that's one of the best or most interesting pieces that come from it too. So pretty excited about that. So Hex.com, yeah, so this is pretty cool. So best opportunity I've ever seen in my entire life. I think this can make millions of people truly wealthy. Free for Bitcoin holders. Even ETH can be transformed into Hex. Like how he hits like all the tags here. Imagine you could buy Bitcoin for $1 in 2011. Don't miss that chance again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do another 10,000X. Let's do it. Which coin will do it first? Will it be PX? I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. Like, and how will you count it? again, these are all questions that are just like, if the prices are going up that much, is anyone who's going to be counting these things? You're only going to be counting them for like bragging posts, I guess. But from the all-time low for Hex on PulseChain, I don't think it was even near. I don't know. Correct me if I'm Johnny Chaos in chat. What's up? Yeah, chat. Tell me, is the all-time low of PHEX? What is the what is it? We can go to hexstats.com. Maybe they'll say it here too. Stats.net. .today. I always have a. Is that not the website? Hex daily stats. Which one has the hexstats.today? Didn't I say that? So does it have the all-time low price on here? I'll put this in the chat as well. So this is, so it starts with, okay, so PulseChain's here. Let's see, price change. What was how can I get the all-time low? How do I sort columns? Multiplier RI, multiplier from all-time low. Yeah, but really, I'm just looking for the all-time low. Okay, maybe we can just click this. Price change, USD price. Okay. Was this up to, okay, let's see. What? That's the highest price. So we had 3 cents on December 7th. Change from date. So what was the low though? That's what I want to get. How can I get the low? Because 0 is not the low. And this is showing before launch. So how do I get the date to be above launch, but to show me the lowest price? That just keeps scrolling down. Let me know if there's another site to do this, but I thought this was the, eventually it's going to show not 0. Seems like a very awkward. Okay. I found it, but it took a while. So September 7th. So 20 is 3. Okay. Is that the all-time low? I see 9924, which is pretty close. 375. Okay. So 370. Yeah, around there. 357. Was it 357? Okay. Well, anyways, it's close to that. So let's just go with this one. Because 357 may be there too. Times 10,000. $37 hex. $37 hex. Sounds pretty good to me. What would the Ethereum one be? What was the all-time low? Let's go to USD price. I thought I swear I thought this was easier to see before. Okay, January 5th. It was around 0006. So let's take that times 10,000x. Yeah, 60 cents. I think it was even lower. Yeah, ETH was, yeah, Johnny says 4056. So that's why, the 10,000x, right? We hit 50, I guess it hit 50. What was while you guys are in the chat doing this, what was the official all-time high? Because I know it's us. You look at different sites and see, I can go to CoinGecko and it'll show me something too. 56 cents would be 10,000x from that. CoinGecko. I go to Hex on Ethereum. Show me all-time high. See, it shows 51% here, or 51 cents here. What was it? 56. Yeah, was it? Just imagine like 51 cents. Like we're going to 56. See, even this one says 56445. 5645. 56. Yeah. There you go. Around the 10,000x. So for PX to hit that, $37. I don't know. That's actually interesting math. Like, which one will hit? What is going to be the ratio between them two, and which one hits 10,000x first? And I don't know. I like the competition. I like it. Oh, I got breaking news. Breaking news. RH tweeted. We're going live. We're going live to the scene of RH tweeting. Let's do it. Is it a good one or another workout? 32 seconds ago. Thank you very much. Hex47. Appreciate you letting me know. Let's cover it live. Let's do it. PulseChain is awesome. Works great. PulseX works great. Hex works great. Wonderful technology. So how specifically does that affect the price? Well, PLS and PLSX both have lower supplies now than when they launched because of burning. Supply and demand is king. Reduction of supply is good for price. But what is the primary mechanism by which the price moves? Buyers and sellers. Price up. That's because there's more buying, selling. Price down. The opposite of that. Yeah, I just summarize that one. It's not useful to pretend the quality of tech where its founders somehow magically change prices. It is obviously buyers and sellers that are in charge of the price. You have to be really stupid or pitiful or misguided or some combination of the three to try to blame the price on something other than buyers and sellers. Agree. I think that is always an odd thing. The other stream, I was like, show me on this chart where the founder's selling it down. Show me where Richard's selling down, Hex or PulseChain. Those candles going down. I don't think it's RH. Some people believe other things though. So I don't. I think they're something like they're stupid. It's just they're looking for a reason, I guess, or otherwise. I guess when people are butthurt, they lash out even at their own team, even if it makes no sense. They can't control the price, so they do something they can't control. Cry publicly. Nothing is more manly than crying publicly. Nothing makes you more powerful than blaming everything on someone else but yourself. Pro tip: when you take responsibility for your own actions, you give yourself the gift of being able to make changes and improve your life. Anyway, nearly everything in crypto is wrecked price-wise. If you're reading this, you're probably wrecked price-wise. Well, Ethereum is $2,400 right now. It was $5K years and years ago. Do you hear me crying? Vitalik, please, Vitalik, please make bag go up. No, because I have basic human dignity and it doesn't work. And being manly is cool. I believe I like that. TLDR, everyone's wrecked, as we've been many times before. If you've been in crypto for a while, if you shut up. Humble Richard. If you shut the F up and keep working. Is this yes actually working? Hold on. If you shut the F up and keep working, yes, actually working, you have lots of potential making these things happen. But crying like a bee doesn't get the work done. Working does get the work. The tech is far better than it's ever been. Foreshadowing of things we should have no expectations to come. Yeah, I mean, to me, this is just reading it. He's showing the price chart of everything is down in crypto. He makes a good point. Everything is down, mostly everything. And just because everything hasn't went up, the crazy expectations that people should have had on it. I mean, yeah, didn't everyone think we'd be doing better than we are today? Price-wise? Probably, most everyone. But we're not. And I don't know why that's not okay. Like, some people don't think it's okay. I think it's okay. I don't want it. I want the price to be up, but again, I'm willing to wait. I believe in this place. So yeah, I don't have like some arbitrary, like the price needs to be at this point, on Friday, June 20th, or RH has failed, or PulseChain is done, or, all this stuff. So basically everyone's wrecked. we've all been many times before. We've been in crypto for a while. Yeah, I mean, basically here you can just see it's kind of saying like, maybe it'll go up. Is what I'm reading into it. Maybe it'll go up. Maybe just gotta wait. Maybe it's just not the right time. To me, I don't know. It just seems obvious. Maybe it's not the right time. Is that too obvious? I don't know. Max adorably, what do you explain? I know. I'm trying to keep it PG. They're pretty funny. Like if they were to be reenacted, it'd be pretty funny to use the full force. But yeah, trying to keep it productive at the same time. This one though, I don't know. It's kind of the sentence structure is. Let's see. If you shut up and keep working, yes, actually working, you've got lots of potential. Maybe that's like a comma. You've got lots of potential to make amazing things happen. Maybe that's the most meaningful one. Keep working cause thing good. There we go. Keep working cause thing good. That's what I'm getting from it. But if you haven't done this yet, I recommend you start using the AI to help you out if you can't figure this stuff out. One of the AIs you can use is ChatGPT. You can be like, explain this tweet for me. Whoa. Let's see if it can do it. You can also do it with Grok and stuff too. If you have, hold on. That's not the right one. It's doing web stuff. So I like, a lot of times I'll use Manus, but I don't have Manus on this one. Where are we at? So I'm just going to copy and paste. Copy and paste. You just do that too. Do another one, and I'm going to use O3 to see if it helps analyze it better. Spelling this post for me from Richard. I'll say a little bit more. Richard Hart, and why it's bullish for PulseChain. You can ask it if it's bullish. Bullish. You know what? I'll be even objective here. Or bearish for PulseChain. There you go. We're doing it live. Analyzing RH post live. Highly recommend you all get some AI stuff. It really helps me think about a lot of different scenarios too. Even when I'm like researching something, I'm like, I don't, I know a lot about different things, but I want to know all the different scenarios. I want to know like, what am I missing? All the different pieces. So you got to give it a lot of context. You got to give it data, but it can do a really good job. Give it a minute. It's analyzing. So this is what it's saying. What's really saying? PulseChain, PulseX works great. Chain's live. Blocks finalized. Dash running. Reminding you critics there are no technical failures to blame. Cool. Mildly bullish, it says. Pulse and PulseX both have lower supplies than they were launched because of burning. And then, it talks about the, that is not correct. 25%. See, it gets some stuff. It gets the numbers wrong. There's a ton of different sources it pulls from. 25% is burnt. 75% go to validators on PulseChain, and then it's 21% swap fees. That sounds kind of. There's a bunch of different numbers for PulseX, but sounds in the ballpark at least. Bullish means falling. Float means remaining coin. Okay, so it's got to do like a generic, like that's why. And then price up by okay. These are not bearish. I like this one. Blaming the founder tech is crying. A defensive, almost combative tone aimed at holders who are down bad. Bearish for sentiment. Public scolding can alienate potential buyers. He probably does hold back from. He probably does see stuff and he like holds back from even commenting because again, he's trying to market PulseChain. This is not a tweet that is. I don't know. At least part of the tweet is not. 50% of the tweet is not marketing PulseChain. It's showing some strength and confidence, I guess, but It's not the everything is fine, just we'll rock it when ready type of deal that usually is the positive posting, right? Near everything is rexed, macro reality, also most people price a week. Shut up, keep working. So here you go. Shut up, keep working. The tech is far better than it's ever been. Call for builders to ship products rather than complain. Implying future ecosystem growth is the path to high prices. Bullish long-term builders spawn. So anyways, of course, it's not going to have all the context that we have listening and watching and being a part of the ecosystem and all that stuff too. But if you ever want to explain something to you where you can get stuff that's give you a little bit more perspectives to think about, the AI can do that. Yeah, this is, to me, again, this is the first time I'm seeing it, so you're getting to digest it. Everyone's right. We've been here a million times. To me, if you shut up, keep working, we got potential to make amazing things happen. You've got lots of potential to make amazing. It's almost like he's saying amazing things are going to happen. Are you all getting that? It's kind of like, it's almost like could have totally said we've got lots of potential to make amazing things happen. But everything again is you do the work, right? Everything is, hey, I don't work for you. Don't rely on me. Even if I had plans to do amazing stuff, I wouldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you, all that stuff. That's probably the most bullish piece of this. You've got lots of potential to make amazing things happen. To me, that's saying, hey, we good. We good. Hang in there, we good. It's my generous interpretation. Tech is far better as it's ever been. Maybe some fun stuff coming. Who knows? Who knows? So when do we light the green candles on PulseChain? I'm going to be looking out for early July after the SEC thing. That could be an interesting date. I'm going to be looking out for I made posts about all the macro stuff that's interesting. Looking for the ETH price and stuff, of course, as well. I'm sure we'll have plenty of different commentary and people talking about the different things like that. But boy, never boring day. Never boring day. Even when it feels boring, it may not be that boring in Hexico. So exciting stuff. PulseX conference coming up. We can do this. Let's go. Let's go. Might have to wait a little bit longer. Should be used to waiting by now if you've been around for a while. But I think this place is, I think we're destined for glory. And that's what I'm going with. I don't know what you're going with. Why not go with that? Why not act as if, Jordan Peterson talks about, what is it? Like, somebody asked him, do you believe in God? He's like, I act as if, God is real type of deal. I think that was from Hilmer. Yeah, don't quote me on it. But I always thought it was interesting. It's like, oh, okay, even if I don't know if something's going to happen, or I can't tell you something's real or going to happen, I can act as if it's going to. And why wouldn't that help, right? Why wouldn't that be one of the best things you can do? Or one of the best things I can do? I'll speak for myself. So let's get to glory. Let's do this. Let's light the green candles when we're ready. And exciting stuff. I hope to see lots of exciting stuff ahead. Scivive and 5555. We are out.